Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry I haven't been posting a lot of videos. Been pretty busy. The little bit of spare time I've had, I've to play games. I've been doing a little bit of build order type work on the Mongols and kind of refining some details. So I should be able to get an update on that. But here we're gonna do a Delhi build. This is GnuGnu. He's a buddy of mine on Discord. He's a really good player, better than me, and we're gonna watch his Delhi build order. So he starts off pulling 5 villagers onto this lone tree or straggler tree next to his TC. Scout is scouting, 3 sheep on his base, and the 6 villagers building the mosque. He he is building a second scout. Um, Mill is queued up. The house is queued up. So he pulls these villagers once they have 10 wood, and they're gonna build this mill. And this villager, after he builds mosque, is going to build a house. Um, 7th villager is rallying to berries. Mill is being researched now, as well as efficient production and then piety. Um, this villager, after building the house, is going on to sheep, and his next villager is also being rallied on to sheep. This villager here is going to collect 10 food and then drop it off. And he is going to go collect wood now. This villager didn't collect. Or he must have dropped off his food already. So he also collected 10 food, and she dropped that off, and he's building a mining camp. The I guess the 9th villager. Yeah, the 9th villager came over and was rallied directly onto gold, and now the 10th villager is now being rallied onto berries. Mining camp is up. These guys are mining. This villager is still collecting wood. The idea is for him to get up to 50 wood so he can build a lumber camp. His first scout is coming back with 6 sheep. That's a pretty good haul. So the scout has only got 1, but he's done a really good job with the 2 scouts. He's scouted almost, I'd say probably 75% of the map at this point. And he's got these 8 villagers up here. So he goes up to 8 on berries, and now he's going to rally his next villager onto sheep here. And why he's doing this is because he's going to transition these villagers onto wood once he gets up to 50 wood. And if you sent them to berries, it's a really long trip here. So whatever's closest to your wood line is where you want to be collecting these with this wood from. Or I guess whatever food source is closest to your wood is where you want these villagers to be working. So he's still collecting here, and he needs 1 more drop off here, and he's almost got enough to age up. He's going to pull 4 villagers off of his berries to build the Dome of Faith. And this villager is going to drop off here. And then all 4 of these villagers are going to build a lumber camp over here. So they drop off their food, and they're going to build that lumber camp. And 4 villagers are building the Dome of Faith. So he's aging up, 317, 318. He's starting his age up time. Villagers are now going to be rallied onto wood. He also has this lumber camp tap up with just 1 villager. After about 75%, it has these villagers start chopping down trees. It's more efficient that they start gathering, and the lumber camp finishes behind it. Less idle time. Okay, sheep are dropped off. That's another like 6-7 sheep, and scouts are going off again to go scout. At this point, 350, you're sending these scouts over to go scout the opponent. So he's got pretty much 90%, 95% of the map scouted at this point. By 4 minutes. He pulled 1 gold villager to build a house. He's almost housed here. But he's not, even though it says, he's full, but the next villager is still researching. He doesn't actually get housed. So that's good timing for dropping this house here. And that lumber camp, once it came up, he started researching forestry, which is also good to start getting it advanced. So PUD's finishing out, Wheelbarrow's finishing out before second age, so it's a good timing on that. And he's got pretty much all of his Dark Age tech except for Forestry done by the Dark Age. And he gets all of his eco upgrades, and he's gonna get double broadaxe after forestry, so he doesn't worry about canceling forestry and doing double broadaxe. He's just gonna get double forestry first. Dome of Faith is building. Scholar. Stable is coming up. He's still rallying on to wood. He pulled one of his wood villagers to build this stable, pulling another wood villager to build a blacksmith. Both these villagers are shift click to go back onto wood, I'm assuming. And Scout has come back, dropped off more sheep. Now he's got like 99% of the map scouted. There's like one little corner here by his base which he hasn't scouted yet. Minimal. Stable is up and is producing horsemen. So this stable could be an archery range. It could be a barracks. It kind of depends on the map and the matchup and what civ you're playing against to see what's going to happen here. He is getting sanctity, and he's still producing from his Dome of Faith his scholars while he's getting his upgrades from the mosque. Second blacksmith coming up, also a really good move for Delhi. You always want to get those two blacksmiths coming up at around 28 villagers, kind of like the other time when he was around at 19. He's building a house, so he doesn't get housed. And he's got horsemen up, so that is his second horseman up. So just in terms of timing for army wise, you're seeing what he has here. You know, horsemen also have double the cost of spearmen and double the production time almost, or 75% of the production time. So if you went spearmen, you'd have a little bit more out. So it's probably preferable to go spearmen or horse in this case, but kind of depends on your matchup. You know, if you're getting tower rushed or something, or if they're going heavy spears. So your build will kind of change here. But up to the feudal age mark, up to the age mark, this build order is really strong, and from there you can kind of branch out and do what you want. Here's one thing we do see here is right around the 22nd mark for sanctity finishing. He's going to pull these three scholars, and he's going to send them to the respective sacred sites for map control and gold income. So that's really big. He's relying on the food, on the sheep here. So it's a really clean build order, really good timing. Its timing is comparable to what a lot of the pros do, and it's a little bit better in some regards as well. So it's a really clean Delhi build. If you guys want to try out Delhi, it's a really cool build to kind of start out with them and practice with. Thanks again for watching, guys. This is my buddy GnuGnu's Delhi build, and hope to see you guys in the next video.